It's too bad. But there actually is someone else on their team who's asserting themselves. So the Z receiver. At X, it's Juwan Jennings until Brandon Ayuk comes back, whenever that might be. But the Z receiver was Debo Samuel and is supposed to be Ricky Pearsall. But Ricky's hurt a lot, and he has a lot to prove. He's had like one really good game in the NFL. He's never shown that he can be a consistent, productive starter in the NFL, let alone a durable starter. So he's going to have to actually earn that job. It's not just waiting for him. He's going to have to come back to training camp, stay healthy, participate in the one-on-one drills and the 11-on-11s, and produce, because Demarcus Robinson is producing right now. They haven't done one-on-ones yet. That'll start when the pads go on in a few days. But in team drills, in training camp, in mini camp, in OTAs, he's been really, really good. Consistent. Like, we all like Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings is a solid, solid player, but so is Demarcus Robinson. And he's a little bit faster, obviously, than Juwan Jennings. He's not that small. He's a lot bigger than I expected. He's 6'1", 202, and he had 500 yards last year. He's fairly consistent. I mean, he's good to give you between 30 and 50 catches a year, 300 and 500 yards a year, 3 and 7 touchdowns a year. At least you know exactly what you're going to get from Demarcus Robinson. You have no idea what you're going to get from Ricky Pearsall. So I think that's an underrated competition to monitor in camp. Wide receiver too, because it's not going to be Ayuk. And I mean, we know Robinson's probably going to miss the first 2 games. Maybe that'll give Ricky Pearsall an edge. But right now, it's not even close. Demarcus Robinson has been really good all offseason. So, something to watch. The Z receiver. It would be bad if Debo Samuel has a good season and Ricky Pearsall's in and out. Because look, trading Debo, I was all for it. But if he has a good season for Washington, what does that say about the Niners coaching staff? How come he's playing well for Washington, but not for you? How come he's in shape for Washington, but not for you? How come he lost all this weight for Dan Quinn, but not for you? Now, he hasn't done it yet. They keep putting out these clips, Washington Commanders, of him catching passes and running around. But, I mean, today he caught a touchdown pass. They put a clip of it out. He beat third-string strong safety Tyler Owens. It's like, but still, he's healthy. Ricky's not. So you traded Debo, great. You replace him with someone who's less durable than Debo, not great. And is Demarcus Robinson better than Debo? Maybe. Possible. But yeah, it would look really bad for the Niners if Debo Samuel managed to have this like bounce back season where he's reinvigorated. Like, why weren't you invigorated on the 49ers? What is it about their culture that is taking away the invigoration? It's enough of the invigoration. Marcus Ralph says, press Kyle to sign Amari Cooper. He's still an above-average receiver. Wide receiver room is full of guys who are sus. Amari would teach skill to our receivers. Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, they're not going to do it because they're going to hold out hope for Ricky Pearsall. So Ricky Pearsall better return in a few days and stay healthy. Because if he comes back, re-injures himself, and Amari Cooper signs somewhere else in the meantime, the Niners will feel like they missed it. Pretty dumb. I'm with you on that. Amari Cooper. But if I tell Kyle Shanahan to sign him, he won't. So I'm going to be like this. Hey, Kyle, whatever you do, don't sign Amari Cooper. He's washed. He doesn't know how to play football anymore. He's terrible at that game. Yeah, blame me. Anything else you guys want to know about training camp so far? Again, like with the defensive line, we're going to learn a lot more when the pads go on. Obviously, we'll learn a lot more in preseason, but it'll be nice to see the one-on-one drills just to see what Alfred Collins looks like against Nick Zakelj, against Jake Brendel, against Dominic Pony. Because I remember watching Javon Kinlaw and Solomon Thomas in one-on-ones, and it was clear that those two didn't have a plan. Like they maybe Solomon Thomas developed one in New York. Maybe Javon Kinlaw developed one last season in where was he? New York. But on the Niners, it just seemed like they rushed right into the blocker's chest and got stuck like Velcro. And you could tell pretty quickly, like, this guy just stays blocked, as opposed to Eric Armstead. Eric Armstead didn't have a lot of quick wins, but he would have slow, methodical wins. DeForest Buckner would have instant wins. Nick Bosa has instant wins. I want to see, is that the kind of player that Mykel Williams is? What does he look like rushing against Colt McKivitz? What does he look like rushing against Trent Williams? Will he get that rep? What does he look like rushing against guards? Mykel Williams, Alfred Collins, CJ West, Bryce Huff. Those four guys going to be really fun to watch them. And then what does Ben Bartch look like compared to Nick Zakelj at left guard? What does Spencer Burford look like at offensive tackle? Is it possible that Spencer Burford is a better tackle than Colton Kivitz? Is it possible that Jalen Moore was a better offensive tackle all along than Colton McKivitz? Remember, they said that Jalen Moore couldn't start at right tackle because he's more of a left tackle. Well, now he's starting at right tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he just might be better than Colton McKivitz. So what about Burford? Those are the things I'm going to be watching for when the pads go on. But that won't be for a couple of days. Tomorrow is the last day of this block. One more practice tomorrow. What is tomorrow? In training camp, I just lose track of the days. It's just practice day. One more practice tomorrow, day off Saturday, then I'm back Sunday, and then Monday is the first day in pads. Ashley says, when Ricky gets back, will he automatically get priority over Robinson, or will the best player get the most opportunities? It's a great question. I'd like to think that it's the second one, but this is the Niners with their roster politics. Kyle Shanahan probably single-handedly or personally selected Pearsall. But at the same time, Kyle's usually deferential to veterans, and Demarcus Robinson's been here actually producing. It's going to be interesting. Pearsall, if he stays healthy, probably should get the job. But if he has any more setbacks, it's over. And then Ashley asks, has Jordan James worked with the ones yet? I want to say no. I'll have to check, but I don't think so. I think so far it's been Christian Garendo and Patrick Taylor Jr., which is usually how it starts at the beginning of camp. If rookies are going to get reps with the starters, it's usually going to be after they had a good game in preseason, after they put the team on notice and really showed something, not like day two, because that feels like you're anointing them. Like Nick Martin hasn't played with the starters yet, from what I can tell. Corey Hyde says, how is Robert Saleh reacclimating himself to San Francisco? Does he look comfortable? He does look comfortable. I don't know about you guys, but when he came back last year for week 1, it was weird. I mean, the Jets got destroyed, and he seems so like subdued on the sideline, which is strange because I hadn't seen him in a while. And when he was with the Niners, he was always like geeked up. He was so enthusiastic and energetic that he had to be physically held back from running onto the field. Literally, it was like a guy whose job that was to grab him. And he was just so stoic and stone-faced with the Jets. I don't understand what happened. I mean, I guess maybe that's what working for the Jets does to you. But now he's back and he's older. I don't know if he has the same type of energy that he had when he was 39, but he definitely has like a seriousness, and he commands respect. And I think the players want that because last year, Nick Sorensen, I don't know what happened, but I don't think he was much of a commanding presence. And Robert Saleh is. So they know they need it. He's a hell of a coach. Frank Tom Ocean, member for 28 months. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. You know, when I usually do a show, it's with someone else, and we split the talking, and it's an hour. But when I do a show, I talk really fast, and I look up, and it's like 35 minutes. I'm like, damn, I should have talked slower. In the future, I'm just going to talk hella slow. Wouldn't that be annoying if I just spoke one word at a time? I think I could make more money like this. How do radio people do shows for 3 hours? I don't understand. They must talk about nothing for like 75% of that, because I do my best to talk about something, and then I look up and I'm like, damn, I didn't do it slow enough. Give me Iggy, give me a shout out and I'll join your Pick Six app. Thanks. Shout out. 49er says, I'm 39. Great. My birthday was on the 20th of this month. Oh, yeah? Happy birthday. All right. It's time for me to go catch the train. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. Same time, 10:30 practice, instant reaction, not so good, not so good, instant analysis, all of it. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on Facebook. I'm on all the social media platforms. Try my best to be accessible wherever you get your content. Also, check me out on si.com/NFL/49ers. Anytime you check me out online, it helps me and my family. Appreciate it. Don Bird, Detroit versus everybody. Every day for 5 years. You've been writing that, and I appreciate it, guys. Take care. Shane, is blurry? Is it better now? I give it a spit test. Is it better now? What do you think? 187, don't fall. Hey, fuck you. I liked it better when they let me stream from like in the thing, but now I'm like in the broom closet. Does CMC practice tomorrow? Ask Ashley. I would say probably not. I would imagine that CMC and Trent will not practice 2 days in a row. But they'll have the day off on Saturday, so I don't know for sure. It's a good question. Thoughts? They might. I mean, if they want Brock to play well 2 days in a row, they might want to have Christian out there. It's interesting what even a 29-year-old Christian with no fifth gear does to the offense. They just got to keep him on the field. He's like a decoy almost.